Hey, what's up everybody? This is Homeowner Sapien back with another vlog. Today I'm going to talk about what I've come up with as a system for covering our porch and this central area here. If you recall from my previous vlog, we are in the middle of several days of rain. There's a short break here in the middle of it all. We have one day without rain, which is today, and then again tomorrow it will resume. So I just wanted to show you what I have come up with here. If you take a look here, I have some roof panels right above our porch, and they are held up with a white drain pipe. I've got a bag full of these different types of connectors. So you'll see several different kinds of connectors. We got some elbow shaped connectors, some of these shorter ones, and some that look like this. Okay, so I have my ladder here now. I have all my panels cut up. These are basically 4 feet in length, 2.2 feet wide, and basically I have to cover 15 feet across. And so I have 8 panels. That'll give me more than enough to overlap, right? That gives me 16 feet plus. And so I've got my ladder. This is a Pergola ladder, which is one of the best things I've ever purchased. This ladder is amazing. It gets me pretty high, it's pretty sturdy. Very versatile ladder. Alright, so you're going to see here's one side of the piping, here's the other side. This side is the larger side, and it's held down by these bungee cords. Right, they are strung through here and then basically attached to each other around the post. So therefore it's holding quite well in place. I just need you to stick around, okay? In case I need you, all right? That's all. right. Alright, this stuff, these panels have done their jobs. There is a little bit of wetness down here, which is fine. It is currently raining. It is a light drizzle right now, but previously over the last, I don't know, 3 hours, we've had some steady rain. And so this is me coming home from work and taking a look at what this area looks like right now. The amount of rain that fell in the last couple of hours, I would say, would have led to more water here. It is, there is some water getting in this area, which is a little discouraging. There is a little bit of a gap here for rainwater to come through. I was hoping this would be completely dry. It is not, unfortunately. I think this is probably the best that I could do, given the way that the pergola is structured. Maybe when it rains a little harder, I'll come out and see what that looks like. But for now, we've got the inside of this beam is dry. There is some water along the outside perimeter. You can see this is where it's dripping down. There is a little bit of a leak happening over here, which I have to address. I did run out of panels. I think I underestimated the distance because of the overlap required from these panels, but this was one of the older panels that I had to pull from down here. Overall, it's been an improvement. If the rain starts to come down a little bit heavier, I'll come out again and get a look at what the coverage looks like in an active storm. So we'll see. Check back with you later. Alright, I think I know what's happening here. These cross beams are 4 feet long, and the roof panels are actually 4 feet as well. They're a little bit, they overhang on this side a little bit so as to hit the roof first. But you're gonna see once I push this up, you're gonna see the water flow, and you're gonna see what's happening. And you can see some of the splashing coming down here. So I think this is just a result of these roof panels not being long enough. I imagine that if I had stretched them out maybe another foot or so further this way, you're gonna get less, I guess, less of the splash. As long as the rain is relatively light, it's not gonna be too crazy. If it's heavy, I don't know, we're gonna get some splashing, which is expected. So I'm not expecting 100% dryness. Would have been nice, but given the way that this whole thing is structured, honestly I think it is what it is. Here's a good example. I'm getting splashed on the face right now, and I can feel the water coming down here. So definitely better than what we were dealing with before. That's where we're currently at. I got home and it's actually not raining as crazy as it was just 30 minutes ago, but here I am underneath the pergola as it's actively raining. You got some dripping coming down a little bit. So there is some wetness still happening here. Water is dripping down here. But for the most part, it's eliminated a good majority of the water that was pooling down here, which is good. We don't want any pooling water. So this is an improvement. I don't know if I can get any better, but I'll take what I can get here. So here's a look here. See where the water is dripping down from. A lot of the water is collecting on the beam of the pergola and then dripping down down here. So that's where a lot of the water is coming from. I think in order to get more coverage, we're gonna have to extend the panels further out to just kind of eliminate some more of the open air aspect of this, the sides of the beams here. But for the most part, it's pretty much taken away the majority of the water here that's going to pool. That was going to pool down here, so far looks pretty decent compared to what it was before. You see the water actively dripping down from the roof panels there. I can hear the water coming, dripping down into the gutters from above. Okay, rain's starting to come down a little heavier now. You can see over there where there's roof panels that they're dry, and then over here there is no roof panel, so all of this plastic vinyl is getting wet. And then underneath here the vinyl is sustaining some wetness and therefore dripping down to here. All the water that's dripping down from the panel, it's basically splashing and ricocheting off of the roof and onto this area here. So I think if the water coming down from the panel extends further onto the roof, then therefore it will lead to less splashing, hopefully. And now it's really coming down now. Coming down pretty heavy now. I can see these crossbars are dry. Straight down the middle, they're completely dry. All the wetness is coming from the perimeter on the beams out here. Basically the water's collecting down the beam, it's dripping down here, and that beam is lined right offset of the gutter, so it's not making its way into the gutter. So ideally I would want to extend these roof panels further out on either side. These are 4 feet. You can see the water actively dripping down this way, which is great. That's good, that's what we want to see. So maybe I'll try to do this again with longer panels, 6-foot panels, and hopefully that'll extend far enough to cover these long posts, these long beams. There's some more action of the water dripping down where we want it to drip. But I think I'm gonna have to buy some more panels and extend them, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Alright, but that's the update for now with the rain. Glad to see that it's improved the pooling that was happening down here before. And that's it for now. I'll check in again on the next one.